Hi everybody, look at my hair. Oh, can't believe it. Okay, I am here. No, that wasn't my fringe or my wig. This could have been my wig, guys. No, that's a peacock feathers. Let me just get this off here. I'm a little late, and it's just because as I was busy finishing up all the food for all the animals, bam! Guinea pigs. 3 little newborn guinea pigs. Right in my face. And I have to catch them, and I have to know which one is the mom, and I don't know. And I have to know. And I'm trying to know, but I can't get it. I don't know. And that's where a guess is not really going to work. They will drink from their mom, and that is it. They're not like teenagers who drink from anything. They are little, fluffy, and they get born big. They look like they are grown already, guys. When those guinea pigs are born, they've got all the hair. They look like guinea pigs. I'm just going to switch this off because I want to make sure we make it through the night. Yeah, you got to be cruel to be kind. Ever heard that expression? It's true, because look at that now. Now we are charging up that last little light, but we've got not much power left to do it with. 68.68 kilowatts, that's about 3-4 amps going in, 5 amps going in. But we are almost full there. I'm a little late, like I said, because we need that electricity to keep Anya and the cats and the warm blankets on that side and the warm blankets on this side on during the night. And especially that last hour. Yeah, Enzo, you don't need no warm blanket. I remember you in bed. You are warm. So that is the thing. Look at this. This is where the cats are sleeping on their warm blanket. Look at that. Stretched out. I must just go cover it again, guys. Please excuse how dirty my windows is. That's what happens when your government has so many public holidays and your staff thinks they can just disappear. They don't need to. No, it doesn't matter. It will be okay. I will do all the work. So then you see things like that. But I've got at least an excuse. And yeah, so those warm blankets, that is very important for the cats. If it's winter time and you don't have electric blanket, guys, you know how it is. It's not nice. And I myself, I like to sleep warm at night. I remember my dad, he always used to complain it's cold, and but I think it was his blood pressure that just wasn't there after a while, and he was cold. Luckily I'm fit and I'm still, I was going to say young. I'm still young. And so I'm fine. But if your feet are cold, yeah, don't worry. I know about that. I'm one of those people who's got cold feet, but I've got the real cold feet. We call when someone is getting scared and you say, "That's scared, he's got cold feet." I'm not that kind of cold feet. Mine is my actual feet are cold. Enzo, you don't have cold feet, Enzo. But my last name is Van Eperen. Is that, Stacy, is that your last name? Is that, so you are actually Dutch, from Dutch descent. Thanks, Michelle Morningstar. You are young. That's the kind of thing I like to hear. Guys, I don't want to go there. But the other day I'm standing in a shop and there's people behind me and they're talking about this and that and I speak to anyone, anyway. I'm not shy. And I asked them, yeah, and how old do I look? And they thought I was 26. I'd never laughed so hard in my life. I told them I'm double that age. But hey, it's not only your face that makes you look old, especially here in South Africa with the sun. I have seen people who are in their 30s, guys. They've got huge lines and folds. I'm not talking bleeds and stuff like you frown, you smile, you laugh, you get your little crack there. I'm talking about huge. That's the sun. You have to stay out of the sun. I can't always avoid the sun, but I try. I've always tried, and you end up looking younger if you do that. Hi, Shazin. How are you doing today? Now, the sunblock, you see what the thing is, guys, this is something very important. The biggest organ of your body is your skin. So I believe your skin is, you have to shower 2 times a day because you are taking dirt out of the biggest organ in your body. Do you see that? It's bigger than 2 tigers running around. They're playing now. But if you take your liver and you can clean your liver, that would be a good thing. If you can clean your kidneys, that would be a good thing. But if you want to take an organ that is 3, 4, 5 times both of those combined and clean it, take a shower. And not too hot water because you're burning yourself. But it needs to be warm enough to get all the impurities out. Like a pig. A pig does not sweat. So it just accumulates everything. And I believe if you can cleanse yourself in the best possible way, it would be your skin. And not only the skin on your face, but also the skin on your head. Now, if you just wash your face and your hair twice a day, you will have a much tighter skin. And a lot of people think if they've got that tight skin, they shouldn't have that. I believe you should. It's your skin telling you, I'm clean. I've thought about this for 50 years, guys. Us must be lucky. Enzo and Diego. Hey, come on. Didn't I tell you? If you fight, you must be in the camera. No, they're just having some words. That spirit tiger there. What is it with you two? I told you guys what I'm gonna do. You're gonna be sorry. Yeah, you're gonna be sorry when I do that, Diego. I've done it before, I'll do it again. Guys, these boys listen well to me, but they don't know me. If it wasn't that far, when they do that, do you know what I do? I go in there and I run towards them and I bump both of them, they travel each 3 meters before they land. That's how hard I hit them when I run towards both of them, and take I don't take prisoners. But it's luckily not possible in most cases because of this fence that's keeping me out. Yep, but they know me. I'm one of those guys. What do, Deborah? I run through them. If they are standing there and they just feel one big knock against them bodies and they land on the floor. I don't go in and do it anymore, but I've done it a few times. And then they've got respect for me because I don't go in there to play. I've made a point. I will not go in and roll around with the tigers and play with them. But if it is serious, they know their dad. I don't take crap from them. It's usually, there's no one to record it. Ask Enzo. Enzo, how far did I ride you that one day until I pushed your head into the floor? Guys, he was running over here. I think I got that video. Yeah, that video is on YouTube. He was running over here after a cat. And you know what happens when someone is after a cat and I see them? I go into now you're going down mode. I grabbed him over here. Now it's like grabbing onto a car that's going 60 kilometers an hour. And I had to push his face down. And over here, I pushed his face in the floor. And I was on top of him. Diego, he didn't even come close. He thought it was the end of days. And then the cat ran. What happened? The cat ran back because he missed the entrance. I've got the video. The video is on YouTube. And the phone goes flying through the air because I was still busy recording it. But now these boys, they know me. When there's something like that at stake, there's no way I'm just going to let it go past. Ask Diego how I took a peacock from him. And ask Diego how I took katas from him. Yeah. Then they see the real Michael. Enzo. Guys, but once Enzo was angry at me. He was lying sleeping on my computer table, and I couldn't leave him there and go and sleep because he will eat my computer. He does things like that. Look at him. Diego, it's only because you've got sharp knives and Enzo doesn't. Come on. Diego. He's gonna bite you. Guys, that's intimidating when they do that. Enzo tried that with me once. He just didn't know that I had a pole with me. A pole as thick as that. Remember the pole, Enzo? Guys, he was onto me, and he started walking towards me like that, and he's big and he's strong, and he thought he's going to intimidate me. And then he didn't realize it, but then I was walking towards him. And he thought, what is going on here? And I had to let him have 2 shots with that pole. The first shot I gave him, he went, oh, and he thought, oh, that was nothing. The second one, remember the second one, Enzo? Then he knew, no, this guy is serious. Yeah, those are things that happen. You know, you're in there, you're cleaning up, you're not at that stage yet where the tigers are too dangerous. You still think they are fine. And then, bam, he's on to you. And, Dainty, go in. And never forget to say, you're welcome to a tiger. You're welcome, Diego. But I've had a few fights in my life. I've got one rule that I've made, and I vowed to myself to always obey that rule. And that rule is, if there is any kind of danger whatsoever, and I have placed a threshold, if that threshold is crossed, I attack. That's it. That's it. And guys, there was one guy who, when I was little, we had a play fight, and he hit me about 5 shots in the face. I wasn't a fighter. It was my first fight. And I felt what that felt like. And it wasn't nice. And then I had to have this discussion with myself. I said, if I ever get into a fight, I'm gonna be the guy who punches the first punch, and I'm gonna win the fight with that first punch. And that is how I do it. I can explain later if I need to. But if someone is coming into my space and they are aggressive, they're gonna get. I'm gonna punch them one shot, and they're gonna be on the ground. And that goes for tigers as well. But guys, never punch a tiger with your fist in his face. Those bones are so hard in his face. It's like hitting a brick wall. And the other thing is, those whiskers, afterwards you walk out, if you slap them, when you walk out and you see these little bits of blood inside your hands, and you realize, whoa, those whiskers, the short ones, they are like wire, like steel wire. And they stick into your hands, and it hurts afterwards. You don't feel it inside because you've got adrenaline driving you. But when I've had guys, oh, I wish I could tell you how many fights I've had in my life. Look, this is South Africa. This is Brakpan. Brakpan is known as the town in South Africa where the most fist fights ever happen. Now, my dad had to fight. Hey, wait. Jency Lynn. Thank you, Jency. Zoo House Fund. Hope you're well, Mike. Anyway, love the lives. Moo moo chuff. Thank you, Jency. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've got the threshold on today, guys. If we don't meet it, no cream, unfortunately. Yeah, the cream is double in price now. And we had to ride around, couldn't find. And then Jackie did go. And Benny, do you want to go into the bathroom like last year? I think you want to. Let's go feed those tigers. And the threshold is on. If we don't reach it, sorry, tigers don't get cream. Unfortunately, that's the way I need to do it. And also, You're not, if you gave money in the last one, you're not allowed to give it again. Did I switch this thing off? Now it's time for me to switch this thing off. Because if I don't, let me just see. Okay, now it's on. Okay, it's off. I think it's fully charged. I really think so. But in any case, Brakpan is the town in South Africa that is mostly known for fist fights. Guys, this is the one, I'm not going to show you guys the brand because this is the only one we could find. It cost double what the others cost. So if you buy 10 or 12 of those for the lives, for the month, you could have paid off a car with it. I'm serious. But yeah, so here in Brakpan, we are used to physical fights, real physical fights. And it happens in school. When someone shouts Barney, it means there's a fight going on and everybody runs there and see how they fight. And you learn to fist fight in Brakpan, but not really street fight like take out the chain or take out the bat or thing. No, normal fist fight, but everybody stands next to you and they control the fight. They make sure nobody does something they're not supposed to do. So you get to learn how to properly defend yourself. And with that, oh man, did I now not close these two up? Whew. Some days this place is so loud. Every single morning when the sun is just up over there, like the moon is now, there's the moon. Then there's an aeroplane, and there's a guy who flies and flies and flies and flies for hours. Guys, do you know how annoying that is? I realized that you should never buy a house close to an airfield. You should never do it. If there's an airfield in your area, the houses should be half the price, because you are going to listen to that day after day after day. Some people see that as a plus point. Believe me, don't. I know that just here on the other side, this is the CTR. This is where all the planes come in from overseas, right in that direction, where those birds are coming in at 10,000 feet. They enter the South African airspace. They turn around here. They turn, they go there. They go straight like that. On the other side, they go and they land on runway 11. Means those two runways both faces north. Now, there's a, how can I put it? People call it an upper scale area. Like this place is called Boksburg. Now, Boxburg has got a very good resale value. Can I say that? It is the place on the eastern side that is the most valuable, I would say. Just because they had a mall first and so on. And then most people used to drive there to do all kinds of things. But I would not buy a house there, even if they give me 90% discount. I won't. Because you're standing with your friends and when they're there at your house, and then you say, "Oh, you're telling me a story. Okay, you can. Let's wait 10 minutes. Well, make it 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Then you can. Let's stop talking now. After 8 minutes, let's start talking again." Then the guy does not understand. What do you mean, guys? Then that planes that was now here at 10,000 feet are now at ground level there on the other side, landing. You cannot hear a word that anybody is saying. You can scream. Have you felt what it feels like when someone screams in your ear when there's a loud noise? It's not like, yeah, just overcome the scream. It's a scream in your ear. Your eardrum wants to burst. And that's what it feels like. So everybody makes a big deal about this area. It's now just the place to be. Guys, how can people be so gullible? I would not live there ever. It's the I could live next to a train station. No problem. No problem. You actually get used to a train. You miss a train because a train, it's a different kind of noise. It's a controlled one. The loudness doesn't just keep on going up and up and up until you cannot hear a thing. So, but South Africans, I have to say, are gullible. They are extremely, extremely gullible. They always buy the wrong thing. They always think they bought the right thing. Wait a second. Barbara Allen. Thank you, Barbara. Whoa, you're raising that price. We're almost there at the threshold, Barbara. Yeah, clean that for me, please. Thank you very much. Diego, eat your food, Diego. Eat your food and look pretty. Yeah, that's good enough for me. uh, so guys, here in South Africa, I think the people have had it hard. Most of the people have had it hard since, let's say, 50 years ago. It was tough. 60, let's make it 60 to 70 years ago. It was a tough place. People came here. Some people have told me then their dad built them a little tin house, a little tin shack where they lived in, and they went to school, but they lived in this little tin shack. So that's where the people came from. Now, automatically, people like that, when the children as they grow up, if they have a real house that's made out of brick, they brag about it. And that never stops. Then it's the car. Now, back in the day, it was the 3 Series BMWs. All the younger people wanted the 3 Series BMWs. They were not that expensive here in South Africa, but they were the most expensive of the ranges or what we had. So people wanted that. And I remember if they had one of those, They were top of the crop. They would not speak to anyone who doesn't also have that. And that's a problem South Africans have. They take what they have and they judge themselves, or they place themselves on pedestals based on that. And now in Brakpan, it's not like that. Here, can you fight? That is what is the thing in Brakpan. If you can, then you are going places. But in the other towns, it is who has the biggest house, who has the prettiest house, who has the best address. Because no one can put real money on an address. When you're inside the house, you're inside the house. You don't see the house from outside. So then they started going after the addresses. If you live in the drive, okay, but guys, the drive is nice. It is a bird sanctuary with a road around it that's called the drive. And then they had these huge houses. And it's still today, there's a few that's absolutely beautiful. That is in Benoni. That is where Charlize Theron is from. Or like we know her, Charlize Theron. And those houses are pretty. But now, next generation, what do? They subdivide those houses and they sell it off as small units. Gone are the days of where you've got a big house with a big yard, with nice trees, with all those things. They take out all those trees. You see how the different towns in South Africa is. And Johannesburg, I don't really have a lot of friends in Johannesburg, but they were a clique on their own. They didn't really mix with other people. So it's actually a very complicated country, this South Africa. And I'm talking basically about just my people, the Afrikaner people. And it is a thing. But what I find fascinating is like the United States. With every state, it's got its own history. It's actually a country on its own. Enzo, it's a country on its own. There would be Tiger Country, Enzo Country, Diego Country. Oh, he wants the cream already. No, it's only 33 minutes. We've got a few minutes to kill. But yeah, that's strange. Okay, let's go to that side. We'll come. I want to show you guys actually the little guinea pigs that we found just now. It's going to be cold tonight. We're almost, guys, it's the 19th today. So it's tomorrow and then it's Friday. Friday is the middle of the winter. And it's the middle of your summer, depending on where you are. I have to explain you guys this one. This is a funny one. Some people don't really understand that fully because we've got 2 summers a year. Did you know that? Are you living in, let's say, round about Texas? You might just have 2 summers a year. Let me see if they are over here. I want to explain that one to you guys. Up, and we've got cages. Let's see. Hey, you guys know I fed you. I fed you all. You're standing here for nothing now. I fed you all. And I fed you many times. I filled that little bucket up many times with water. Okay, so guys, look at this. This little one is also gonna have babies. Hey, you guys! I want to show you to the people. Look at that! Look at that little thing! Oh my! Let me see. There's 3 of them in here. I think I should open up now. There they are. Hey, you guys! You're cute. We need to establish which one is mom. I think we're going to have to open this slightly and just leave enough room for mom to go in. But here they are. Look at them. Those beautiful little things that you can find. And guys, I was told, hey, don't you see Pilot flying around every morning? And I said, no, I don't. Every morning when I come here to feed all these animals, Pilot is here. And this morning I heard a bird fly that sounded like Pilot. I ran upstairs, I take my phone, I record, I say, Pilot, he's flying again. No, it's not Pilot, he flew all the way to the other side of town and he was gone. And I thought, when is Pilot coming back? And then I just saw, no, there he is. It's not him. Pilot, you had me scared there for a second. I thought it was him. Look at them here in the water. Oh, they love to make their water dirty. I love it. Here we also got some smaller guinea pigs. We put them in here. And this mommy is huge. I think we're going to put her in a cage like that as well. Let her have her young, maybe even inside the house. Look at this one. That's a young little one. There he goes. Guys, in this frame over here, yeah, this thing, this used to be one of these. and they just broke it down. Okay, so this mommy is gonna have little ones, I think tonight. After this live, I'm gonna have to run and come and get her and get some more of these guys. Hey, what are you doing? What if you stop making the internet work? Oh man. But we'll see what we're gonna do today. See, it's already getting dark. So tomorrow, the day, oh, you wanted to take a photo of the sun. I can always do it tomorrow again, but I wanted to do it today. But yeah, so that's the guinea pigs. I think it is 38 minutes. Well, we're not at the threshold yet, so I guess we can walk this way. Let's go find out just if we're gonna have to be, if I have to catch more guinea pigs after the live. Jackie? Daai guinea pigs gaan.
Hulle is in die hok. Ek het hom nou daar gesit dat ek kyk wat sy mamma naby kom. Ek gaan dit.
Okay, gaan ons daar aan die enetjie ook in 'n aparte hokkie sit. Want ek sien sy sit op die bak water.
Ek sal net kyk vir een keer.
Okay. Alright. Wat sê jy? Hallo.
Ons is pregnancy.
Well.
Wat ons kan doen met
Yeah, it's dark already, guys. It's getting dark. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a light, put it on my head, pour Anya. It's not cold today, even though it's the middle of winter. Hey Anyaki, She loves sleeping on a warm blanket. Guys, did you see the video of Farky? How cute he was. Oh, he's in his cage. He's sleeping. I'm not gonna bother him. But did you guys see? Oh, but that was just for the members. I put out a 5-minute video to show how smart Farky is. How he puts his leg on the ball, and then the other leg, and then both legs, as I tell him to do it. He is so intelligent. I put out a lot of videos. Basically, I've got 2 loaded that I'm gonna put out tomorrow morning, and the next one the morning after that for the members. So if you missed those videos, many videos, you know, like let's say 12 or 15 videos a month, that's what I'm trying to reach. I think in some cases I did more, so I'm trying to put out more content for the members, because sorry julle, ek gou verbykom, because for the members, they've paid. I have to give them something, and I do. I give them those videos. But Melissa, you didn't yesterday. We're basically there. Melissa, my brother named his baby horse Enzo. Cream Fund. I love the funky video. Oh yeah, I saw you. I gave you a little heart there. Oh, Melissa. Yeah, it was a funny one. He is such a character. I cannot believe that little pig can get into your heart. I'll never eat pork again in my life. This is the worst. Guys, if you are gonna advertise on a video on my life, or don't advertise pork, you're not gonna get many sales. We're gonna try and get people off from pork. But he is so cute on that video. I had such a laugh, you know, and if I laugh and I can't control it, then I know I'm having a good time. And I can have a good time. It's a little dark. Let's go get. This is so close. This is so close already. I could just. We're even now. We're at break-even point. Now I can already give the tigers this cream. We're at break-even. If anything else should come up now, it would be profit. That's what it will be. And so I'm happy. I'll give it to them. Let me see. Where's my... Guys, my table is a mess. I had so many things that I had to do today, and I couldn't do it because the day is just too short. The sun doesn't shine for long, and it's just not possible to get everything done. Wait. Give me a second. Just 1 second. This is my little light that I'm going to switch on, and then we're going to be able to see in the dark, because if I have to now go onto the phone and press the light and it's not going to work, I'm just going to get myself upset and I might throw the phone. These days I'm very touchy on things like that. It's the Brakpan. What can I say? It's the Brakpan. Good Kadilali. Melissa is so kind. You are absolutely right. Raphael Colon, Faki. Okay, let me switch this on. I'm going to go off from my face because otherwise... Hey, that's going to work. That's going to work. We're on the threshold, guys. We're on it. Exactly. We got it. Hey, Diego. This is the most expensive one we could find. They still make these. Oh, yes. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Do you love this? Oh, yes. Look at his eye. Wow, you can see straight into his brain. Was that your soul, Diego? I think they've got souls. They've got 2 souls, or actually 5. 1 on each foot, a soul on each foot underneath, and 1 in their mind. Oh, Diego. It's this wonderful stuff. I want to taste this as well. Let me taste it. Mmm. Thank you, Enzo. Enzo, you're so friendly. Enzo's saying, take another one. Here you go, Enzo. No, it's yours, Enzo. I'll never eat all your cream, man. Dainty. Wow. Okay, you guys, here we go. And I want to give Billy some as well. Where's Billy? Where's Billy? There's Billy. He's asleep. Let's quickly give him some, just as he is asleep. Guys, he's old. And I have some bad news that I have to give to you guys. Come on, eat. No, man. There you go, Billy. He's so old. I want him to just enjoy stuff. When they're old, I treat them a lot. Here we go. Back to the boys. Oh, this is wonderful. Enzo, get some. It's in your nose. Okay, Diego, there you go, there you go, there you go. My finger, eh? Remember my finger. He's getting angry, guys. That's it. It's over, Diego. I can feel as his tongue gets me now and then on my finger. But when you hear that growl, then you know. And for Frank, look at Roly Poly. It's finished. We're done. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. We're early, Diego. Oh, now you guys are angry. Now you don't want to hang out anymore. You've had your food, you've had your cream and everything. Enzo is still okay. He will come and say thank you very much. It's a pleasure, Enzo. It's an internet for you. Yeah, he used to give me a big kiss right on the kisser every night as we went to bed. He's one of those tigers that was really happy to sleep inside. So, sun is setting. We can quickly go up and check it. I would like to tomorrow. I'm going to, okay, tomorrow is the 20th. So I'm going to take a picture of the sun tomorrow as it sets. And then I'm going to take another picture first. And then I want to see for how many days it looks like it's standing still before it starts moving back. Now what I said earlier is Most places around quarter way from the poles towards on the earth, quarter way, let's just call it that, the sun goes past you. So the sun has now settled there. In summer, this is straight over us, but it goes there. That's not summer. If it goes far enough past you, it will qualify as a winter. So, if you live on a place where the sun comes straight over you, continue to go further, 3 days, and it starts coming back, you've got summer again. So we've got summer in November, December, January, February. Summer in February again. It's not one continuous summer, it's two. That's what some people don't know. And chances are it's going to be the same for you. There's only two places in the world that has a complete summer and a complete winter. And that would be the North and the South Pole. The rest has basically multiple. Now, I didn't read this, I didn't study this, or I did study it from my house. I mean, I see it, I look at it, and I see the temperatures and what happens, and I decided that that is how it is. So in school you're probably going to learn that in the northern hemisphere, yeah, June is your summer, but maybe that is not your summer. Maybe that is past. It's already going away. The sun angle is already pointing over the spot where you live on the earth, but it will come back in a month or two, and then it is straight over you again. Does that make sense? Guys, I've got a lot of time to figure these things out, but I have been marking it and placing my phone on this pole on 30 zoom, and I can take a picture of the moon, of the sun, and I'm going to compare the size of the sun, because I do not believe that we move further or much further or closer to the sun in the winter and the summer. We don't. If we would move closer or further, we would freeze or we would burn. So there's a few things that was misinterpreted a few times already, and I think it needs to be corrected. Does that make sense? Guys, then I am, on that note, I am going to say goodbye. It's dark now here by us, so it's nighttime. It's 54 minutes, so it's a short life. But Deborah, I'll explain later. But I'll see you guys pretty soon. Let me go and give some attention to those guinea pigs. We really need to get them in before the cold hits. But it's quite warm. I'm in a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, and I've rolled the sleeves up on this one arm. So it's quite a warm winter's day. Well guys, that's it. Thanks for everyone that gave me a donation, and that the tigers can have something to enjoy as well. I'll see you guys again pretty soon. I'll have more detail on how exactly those seasons are working and the size of the sun. I want to measure that. When I zoom in, it's just difficult to zoom in exactly at 30 from the pole and do the measurement on the sun, but I'll do it. I'll get it done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again pretty soon. Bye.